Alert Forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
All right, let's take a live look from our Edgewater Beach camera. This is a site we haven't seen too much this week. A lot of wave action out on Lake Erie, and you can actually see it from our Edgewater Beach camera. The reason being, we had those warmer temperatures that rolled through late last night, and it's melted a lot of the ice. So it's not to say that there's not ice out there. This is still a little bit of that ice that's hanging close to the lake shore, but a lot of it has gotten broken up today. As of yesterday's latest observations, we were at 30% ice coverage. I have a feeling when we get the update later tonight, because the ice concentration has started to come down, especially in places like the Western Basin, we're really going to see that number drop a little bit more before we'll see it build back in as we head into the early part of this next week. But because we're seeing the melting, that is why lake effect snow still remains likely as we go not only through the day tomorrow, but potentially into early Monday morning. And we've got another opportunity for snow possibly as we go through the day on Tuesday. So this is the winter weather advisory, mainly into our primary snow belt, 3 to 6 inches possible. Please watch for slick road conditions and keep in mind the farther west you go across Cuyahoga County, the more those totals are going to drop off. We're talking about an inch to about 3 inches unless you get under one of those more persistent bands. Then of course that can always locally increase how much snow you're expected to see. But this is going to be an area-wide opportunity. Yes, the focus will be our primary snow belt for probably the worst conditions, but you'll see your snow tracker through 8 a.m. Monday gives at least everybody the opportunity, a quick half inch, maybe up to an inch of snow as we wait for this system to roll to our south. That's what gives you the more widespread opportunity through the day tomorrow. And because temperatures are going to be cold, well, that's why we issued the 19 First Alert Weather Day. That snow is going to have no problem sticking to roadways. Please watch for slick travel conditions. Monday through Wednesday still remains for an alert day for mainly the bitter cold temperatures. I mean, you're talking brutal wind chill values at times, -10 to -5, or even colder than that. Overnight low temperatures will be 0 or below. So, I mean, the impacts are going to be piling on here for the next couple of days. So please make sure you're taking the necessary precautions to keep yourself, keep your family safe as we go through this pretty cold stretch here the next several days. Here's your future view through the rest of the day today. You're not going to notice a whole lot of additional snowfall, really not until we get closer to about midnight. We need some time for these lake effect bands to start setting up, and that usually takes several hours to really get this going. So I don't think until we get closer to that midnight 2 o'clock range, you're really going to see much in the way of activity on radar. But expect this to continue to fill in late tonight and through the day tomorrow. This is what we're talking about that widespread opportunity. It's a system passing us by well to our south. It'll have a bigger impact on the East Coast, but I think it's going to give us a little bit more lift, and that should generate some more widely scattered snow showers for us headed into your Sunday evening. Beyond that, lake effect will primarily take over, so you'll see the winds slowly starting to change direction, helping to lift some of those lake effect snow bands from our eastern snowbelt communities, then closer to the lake shore as we go through the day on Monday. So because the lake's not frozen over just yet, I still think we're going to be talking about some opportunity for lake effect snow Monday, potentially into early Tuesday. So just keep that in mind. Extreme cold watches still remain in effect for everybody starting tomorrow night through Wednesday morning. Again, this will be upgraded at some point, probably later tonight from the National Weather Service. We're just waiting to see exactly what that will be. But you'll notice come tomorrow evening, wind chills are already starting to get into that dangerously cold category. We're 0 to about 1, and watch how quickly these numbers start to drop off as we head into the early part of your Monday morning. Some places could be waking up with a wind chill factor -20, others closer to about -5 to -10. So please take this seriously. Please limit any time that you're spending outside, making sure you're staying bundled up, because this is going to be a pretty brutal stretch for us Monday through about Wednesday. And it's really not until Wednesday afternoon that things start to improve more significantly. You'll actually notice our coldest temperature will likely be early Wednesday morning, with some of the coldest wind chill values that we will see before a thaw starts to take over end of the week into next weekend, and temperatures by Saturday eventually back mid to upper 20s.